First of all, I am so glad that 2017 was a great year for Touch, and both operationally and financially. Start with the revenues. Today, basically, we closed the books last week around $20 million increased revenue, despite all the challenges in the telecommunication industry. And then our market share basically reached out to 54% in Lebanon, historically the highest figure basically in the Lebanese market in this operation telecommunication market. EBITDA increased by around $15 million with strict cost controls, OPEX cost controls this year. When our teams basically are continuously now working on the LTE deployment as well as the 3G enhancement for the better coverage and better capacity requirements of the Lebanese people. Data consumption this year basically increased by 75% compared to last year, reaching 1.6 gigabytes per customer per month. And our LTE customers grew by 2.4 times in the past 12 months. We have more than 520 LTE customers now in our customer base. 2017 was important because we repositioned Touch as a digital lifestyle operator, and now we are at the forefront, or we believe we are at the forefront of digital innovation through partnerships. We launched the full digital value proposition this year with the student plan. As you remember, we were talking about the student plan, but now we managed to basically initiate it thanks to the help of the Ministry of Telecommunications. And we reached more than 50,000 customers, active base, as a digital operator of Touch. We built new IT platforms, new billing system. We are working on convergent billing and new artificial intelligence and data analytics platforms that we are working with IT. Hopefully we will see the results in 2018 and onwards, but these are some of the initiatives that we took. Moving forward, our strategy is to become digital network ambassador. We call it like DNA, basically. We are gonna emphasize our digital lifestyle mindset, and we want to extend it to, first of all, to digitize all the processes internally, and then on the customer front, we want to digitize our e-care, digital care, basically functions, and then we want to provide more and more innovative solutions to the Lebanese community. Our hopes for 2018 is on not only meet the demands of the market, but mainly basically we want to extend our operation from traditional to non-traditional. We want to become really the digital-centric telecom operator of Lebanon. This is our main goal. Some of the operators in the world, want to become a network operator, some other customers this, customer that. We want to be customer experience focused digital lifestyle operator basically in Lebanon. I can summarize and elaborate a bit on Touch vision and strategy for 2018 also. It's important, I think you were asking. Customers. I want to enhance the people's lifestyle and reach to provide superior customer service in 2018. This is number one objective. Number two, leverage Lebanese talent, because I'm not Lebanese, but I'm really jealous because in Lebanon you have an amazing talent pool, historically because of the genetics. You've been here through Phoenicians and old times, basically 6,000 years. Your genes blended with very different cultures, and this harmony creates a very super brain in Lebanon. So I believe in Lebanese people and Lebanese talent, and I want to create a special place for work for the current employees as well as the future talent in Lebanon. And the third one is building a sustainable cutting-edge network technology. Really, our network is good, but has to be great, both coverage and capacity. That's number three. Number four, digital products. I really don't want to be a telecom operator anymore, only telecom operator anymore. I want to be a digital lifestyle operator. What I mean by that is, I want to create new value propositions via digital bundles, digital value services. I want to provide customer loyalty programs, customer lifecycle management type programs, and then I want to focus on B2B segment, basically 2018. I want to continue with, this is the fifth one, continue with the Touch Digital Transformation Program, which is, we call it DNA, Digital Network Ambassador Strategy. I want to develop it and grow it more. And then I want to grow with our society, basically, because society tomorrow should be based on the innovation and entrepreneurship, and I want to contribute actively to our community on this, So innovation and digital are kind of forefront and the middle of our strategy. And finally, I want to generate superior value proposition for all the stakeholders, including Republic of Lebanon. At the end of the day, touch is owned by Republic of Lebanon. This is the most important, which is the seventh, but most important among the others, objective of 2018. Question, it's a very important question, and I want to also structure this question in multiple components. First of all, our digital transformation strategy that I mentioned, rooted in three areas. One is the innovation, the core, basically, component of any startups today, as you see in Lebanon. The second one is contributing to a network society. I call it like this is a big network society because you have 4 million Lebanese here, but 17 plus million Lebanese outside. So this network society, your diaspora is really your strength. The third is the fostering a strong entrepreneurial ecosystem in the country because there is a strong entrepreneurial spirit of people. So out of these three, supporting and introducing these futuristic concepts that Touch is working on, basically we are innovating both in-house and also partnering with external companies, external OTT, over-the-top digital lifestyle operators or the companies. You know, you see Uber, Angami, you know, we mentioned some of them. So now I want to make sure that I want to see Touch as a one-stop shop for innovators and entrepreneurs in Lebanon. And our aspiration is to offer Lebanese entrepreneurs the tools and support they need, whether it is monetary support or tools or platforms or space, so that they can kickstart their own operations. Now, to do this, basically, I identified here around six different important modules in a way. Number one is the startup and business plan competitions. As Zain Group and as Touch, we've been sponsoring MIT Pan-Arab business plan competition. Maybe you heard about that for some time, like 4 years basically. We've been really supporting by heart and our minds. And in addition to that, we also have Zainiac entrepreneurship competition, which basically this year 2 Lebanese guys out of 6 won to the final stage, which is amazing. Around like 7-8 Zain countries we are competing, and Lebanese is really a talent. Every year, by the way, MIT Pan-Arab, Lebanese are always 2 or 3 competitors out of top 3, top 4. This is number one. Number 2 is accelerating the entrepreneurs and startups. This is really needed. You heard about accelerators, I'm sure. You know, some local accelerators and some international accelerators. So far, basically, there are some Lebanese companies we really accelerated, either in Touch or with coordination with Zain. For instance, Angami is one of them. Fu is another. Element N is another. There are a lot of talented Lebanese companies we either acquire as Zain Group or we either partner as Touch. These are the companies, and we want to continue on this front, and we want to expedite our program. Then the third one is the Touch Innovation Program. We started TIP, we call it TIP. This is our internal efforts, basically. The idea is, through this program, we'll be hosting 6 startups and entrepreneurs every 6 months. So every 6 months, basically, we will sponsor these guys. We want to help them, you know, either coaching, management support, or whatever the support that they need. So even the problem-solving support is a good support for some of these entrepreneurs. So this is our objective in the Touch Innovation Program. Fourth one is the supporting startups via workshops and space. You may know that we have Touch Lab in downtown, the nice shop, like these 2-3 floor shops. We are really hosting there together with Antwork. Antwork is one of the local workspace provider. Together with Antwork, we are sponsoring and supporting all the startups. You know, a couple of startups go there, go to the basement floor, like 4 or 5 companies. Today, you can see some of these companies we are already sponsoring and supporting whatever they need, basically. This is our fourth point. The fifth point is the equity investments with the Ministry of Telecom. Together, Touch, basically, we initiated that activity. Hopefully, we will see very soon that there will be some venture capitals and entrepreneurship and equity-based activities going on, and I'm going to leave the announcement to the Minister of Telecommunications because this is more like a Prime Minister initiative. But this is also the fifth and important pillar. And my last but not least is the conferences. In addition to even Telecom Review is very important initiative in the region, as you know. Do all this in 2018, I think it's enough. So then we will really become the digital lifestyle operator that we are envisioning in touch. All right, so there are two questions, very important ones. Yes, we've been involved in this community throughout the years, basically with the CSR activities, Corporate Sustainability and Social Responsibility Program. We call it Positive Touch. And we aspire to betterment of the Lebanese society here, and we are very genuine in this because we know how to do it. That's, you know, some people just announce the CSR. CSR could be something fluffy or something very concrete. I think, I firmly believe that we have a very concrete strategy when it comes to the CSR. We have 5 pillars: education domain, health, women empowerment, environment, as well as youth and innovation. These are the 5 domains that we are working on. And the whole idea is to build the bridges between the Lebanese society and our positive impact on socio-economic development, environmental preservation. What I mean by that? So, we believe that in Lebanon or in any part of the world, telecom operators, we have an obligation of duty, or obligation of care for the public, for the republic, and for the society to give back to the society through different initiatives. Some product and services we launch, they are more CSR-centric. Some basic activities that we do, they are also like forestation, so on and so forth, more environmental. But it's all around these 2 themes: socio-economic development of human beings or the environmental care around this. Or human beings or animals or whoever, elderly, young, the whole. So let me tell you 2018 what we will be focusing on, because this is the indication of what we've been doing in the past. So I'm going to answer these questions in one shot. 2017 and then the continuation 2018. We have again 6 different areas I identified. First of all, we have long-standing partnership with the Children Cancer Center of Lebanon, CCCL. I'm sure you heard about that.
Yeah, I've been there.
And you've been there. We raised over $500,000 in through the Light a Candle platform. If you don't know the Light a Candle profile, it's very interesting, very unique, very innovative, and it's not for touch, it's for the Lebanese society. You go to a mobile application, Touch app, you download it, you light a candle, you donate any money basically, and this money goes to CCCR, the children with cancer, neuroblastoma or any cancer type, you know. So we are really here, our hearts are with these kids, and our minds are with the kids. We are not doing this for the profit, this is not for profit, this is more CSR. This is one initiative, tangible initiative. The other one is the support of the National Reforestation Plan. We planted 13,000 trees basically so far, and it started in 2016 initiative. I think Children Cancer Center is a long-term initiative, and this one, the National Reforestation Plan is around like 2016 we started, and we will continue that because this is important. Monitoring the seedling survival of post-planting activities as well as maintenance and management activities, and educating the community how this plantation is important for the oxygen and the future is also kind of we feel obligated and we feel responsible and accountable for this to our society. That's why we will continue with this environmental program as well. The third one is, I don't know if you watch it, but OTV has a program called Dalia Will Tagir, right? With Change with Dalia. So we are here. Basically, we had 2 episodes I attended. It was beautiful. One of them was, I don't speak French like other Lebanese people because I'm a simple, Turkish and English speaker. But I'm going to read it. Association de Foyer l'Enfant Lebanese, AFEL. It's an important initiative because this is an NGO that protects children, care about children. I was there with Gada and the team a couple of months ago. We renovated 2 rooms and kind of we enlightened their future. This was so happy. The kids were so happy. They were like glaring eyes. They were looking and they were so thankful. And these kids are the future of Lebanon, basically. Some of them will become maybe the governors, presidents, prime ministers, so on and so forth. So this is very important. The second initiative, recently in Christmas, we visited Maronite Center for Care and Residence. It was amazing. This time for elderly. It was so fun. the guys was so happy. I believe that we kind of extended their lives because with the excitement, people's lives get extended if you believe in this theory. So this was really good activity. This is the third one. Then the fourth one, don't text and drive. As you see a lot of telecom operators today, we started something innovation. We put innovation spin in it, which is, we call it don't drive. And not don't text and drive, because we know that please text it because we are going to make money, but don't drive, which means we are bringing our CSR culture here. We partnered with Karim, Car Polo, and On Livery last year. Instead of don't text and drive, please continue texting, but somebody else can drive for you. So that this is kind of a bit humorous CSR activity that we brought in. The fifth one is we partner with AUB, Marun Seman Faculty of Engineering and Architecture, basically the very important role of the AUB today. As you know, AUB is a very prestigious university in the region, not only in Lebanon. So we partner Touch and Engineering Faculty. We partner on the Startup Award, and we focused on the mainly senior years, like the fourth year of graduating class. They are bringing a lot of business plan and startups ideas, and we are selecting the best ones, because now we built this culture with the MIT and others. We have this learning of like 4 or 5 years learning, so we are bringing to the society. And this is now an AUB and Touch initiative in a way. And the last but not least, the sixth one is, we call it Riyadh's inaugural Youth Innovation Summer Program. This was amazing. I'm going to spend some time on it. This is interesting. We brought the kids between 15 and 21 years old. These kids, some of them know how to do programming, different languages, C, C++, Perl, or whatever you call it, like Symbian, any languages. Some of them know Android platforms, some of them iPhone platforms, some of them are marketing oriented, some of them are social entrepreneur. We gave them social entrepreneurship case. We told them, guys, how can you solve the garbage or trash, this problem of Lebanon, by application innovation? These different teams, were competing in that. They were providing applications. They were writing the applications, how to do systematic solution to this problem. Some kids came up with an amazing applications, like you go and you schedule time so that your trash can be collected, and then you can sell this trash to another country. You can make money, and the money goes to the Republic. Unbelievable. These young brains came up with amazing ideas. So this was the first summer program. We tried. I loved it personally. I think we'll continue giving them a case on social entrepreneurship case, and then let them solve it. And you are leaving them alone. Some of them, again, solving the problem from the computer science perspective. Some of them are marketing, some of them are HR, some of them social entrepreneurship. So you are building, in a way, a small team of organization and company. So it's also good for the kids because they are getting ready for the future. So these are some of the activities, Kristen, I want to talk to you about. If you have any other question, let's talk. But I think this covers the CSR part, right?
Yeah.
I would like to reiterate what Mr. Bedr Al-Karafi, our Zain Group Vice Chairman and Group CEO, and at the same time Touch Chairman, said on the transaction. Omantel's investment in Zain Group reflects the trust and confidence that Omantel has in Zain Group's strategic digital lifestyle direction, as well as in Zain's much-loved regional brand. Because as you know, Zain has a very good brand in the region, recognized brand, and our digital lifestyle strategy really started paying off. When we started building this 4 years ago, it was kind of very primitive. But throughout these 4 years, we really developed, and we acquired a lot of companies, we invested a lot of venture capitals, we spun off even several companies. So I think this is what we meant by that. And then Omantel is now the second largest shareholder in Zain Group after Kuwait Investment Authority, KIA, as you know. And both Zain and Omantel will look forward to exploring mutually beneficial synergies and business enhancing opportunities across the region. So this is another logic behind this the case. The strategic visions of both Zain and Omantel complement each other, as do our cultures, and we are confident that this deal is value enhancing to all our stakeholders on multiple fronts. This is basically the official statement. As far as for Touch is concerned, as you asked, today the deal brings no immediate bearing to Touch. There is no implication today. However, we will explore and determine in the future. Basically, this is the officially I can tell you on the deal.